Hello and welcome to 21 days of mindfulness and well-being. My name is Sally and I'm super excited to be going with you on this journey. And the idea of the 21 days is to create new positive habits of mindfulness. And each day we will practice one particular technique. And the reason for this is so that we can give it our full attention. And also that we don't get overwhelmed by trying to remember too much. So the very first practice, which to me is one of the most important practices that we should all learn how to do correctly, is the art of breathing. Now, you might all say that I already breathe, but what we do know is through research is that most people don't breathe correctly. And the impact of not breathing correctly can leave us breathing shallow, which can lead to panic, which can lead to anxiety. And by breathing correctly, it makes sure that all the oxygen, the life force energies gets to the particular parts of the body. If we're not breathing correctly, then our body parts, our organs have to overcompensate. And it's as simple as that. The more that we breathe correctly, the more that our body will increase with its health and wellness. And people have been able to heal anxiety, depression, trauma. They've been able to shift the pH balance simply by breathing correctly through our nostrils. It's our first defense against viruses. It has its own natural filter system, so it's so important that we breathe correctly. And usually it's breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. But there are different techniques. But because we're going to focus on the one thing, we're going to focus on a very simple breathing technique. As we breathe in, we will breathe in through our nose through the count of 4. We'll allow that breath to work its way all the way down to our belly, allowing our belly to expand, allowing it to rise on the in-breath. And as we breathe out, we will notice that our belly falls on the out-breath as it leaves past through our nostrils. I want you to take the time to be aware of the sensation as you breathe in through the nostrils and as you breathe out, noticing any changes in temperature and how it makes you feel, how it makes your body feel. But always being aware that the breath goes down to the belly, so it breathes and it expands like a balloon as you breathe in, and as you breathe out it falls. It also gives our internal organs a massage, and everyone knows how much we all love massages, as long as we're okay with touch. But it's a great thing to massage our internal organs, so well done you for breathing correctly if you're already doing it. It will also allow our nervous system to be more relaxed and calmer by breathing this way. So just for today, breathing in for 4 through the nostrils, all the way down to the belly to allow our belly to expand and rise. And as we breathe out, our belly will fall, breathing out through the nostrils. And you can do this by standing up, you can do this lying down, you can do this by sitting. We just need to make sure that our posture is good and that our back is straight to the best of our ability. And the reason by doing this is it's important to allow the flow of energy to be able to work through the body without any obstacles. Now think about this, a kinky hose. Now we all know that kinky hoses don't allow the flow of energy to go through, and therefore it needs to be re-straightened to allow that natural flow of water to go through. So we can see clearly the cause and effect and the impact that it has when we don't have good posture in our body, when we don't have, a nice aligned body. So let's begin with today's task. The idea is that what you're going to do is you're going to do a round of 10, breathing in for 4 and out through 4 through the nostrils, being aware of your belly as it rises and as it falls. We want to allow the best amount of oxygen to get into our lungs, and this is one of the best ways to do. And the wonderful thing about breathing, and I love breathing, it's one of my favourite of all time practice, is that you can feel the results immediately, so you can know that it's working immediately. It's so much easier to do a couple of minutes of breathing than being asked to do an hour of meditation. So let's begin with our first round of 10. Get yourself comfortable, great posture, breathing in through the nose for 4 and out through the nose for 4. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, breathing out. Allow your body to find its natural rhythm of breathing. And I want you just to spend a moment being aware of how your body feels compared to when it first started. It might feel a little difference, but if it feels like your body's a little bit more relaxed and calmer, your mind feels more clearer, it's so important that we reinforce that feeling. It's going to send a message so that when our body is in crisis situations, it will go to a positive default as opposed to reacting in old patterns and behaviours. So we're creating new ways on how to deal with situations. And when we're in more calmer, when we're more relaxed, it allows us the space to find the solutions. But when we're stressed, when we're feeling anxious, depressed or panicked, it doesn't allow us to find answers to solutions. What I would suggest is that you take out your mobile phone and get your alarm clock. And in your alarm clocks or your appointments for the day, put in breath work. And you can do it as many times as you like, but minimum of 3. And I would suggest morning when you wake up, so that you allow that incredible life force energy to give you energy, allow you to wake up for the day. And it's a nice experience. It's a great experience to start the day. Maybe 1 in the afternoon when you're feeling a little bit tired, just before lunch. And 1 later on in the day when you're just trying to unwind and relax before you go to sleep. Breathing helps to regulate your temperature. So there are breathing techniques to cool you down, and there's breathing techniques to keep you warm. There's breathing techniques that will help you lose weight. There's breathing techniques that will help you realign your focus. And there's lots of different breathing techniques to increase our overall well-being. So that is why breathing is the best, and best of all, it's free of charge. So let's go for our second round of 10. Sitting, standing, lying, just being aware, and we'll begin. So breathing in through the nose, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and allow your body to find its natural rhythm, and notice how your body is feeling. Are you feeling tingling sensation? Are you feeling more relaxed, more calmer? Maybe you feel more focused. And then again, as before, reinforce that message. Reinforce to your collective team of emotional managers, our internal emotional managers, that this is a great way to reduce, to find peace, to help calm our nervous system. And that's one of the best things. Breathing really does calm our nervous system, and that's where we hold a lot of our traumas. There's so much to talk about breathing. There's so much of the positive impacts that breathing can have on our overall well-being. You know, if you find that you cry, it means that your body is releasing, it's purging, it's letting go of energy that it doesn't require anymore. Allow that to release. It's positive. But what's great about this exercise, you can do it anywhere and no one would know that you were doing this technique. You might be waiting in a queue, so next time you're frustrated that you're in a queue, take the time to breathe and just notice if it helps reduce that frustration, and then keep going until it finally goes. So are we ready for our final round of 10? Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4. Allow your body to find its natural rhythm. And notice how when you breathe in, how your body is open to receiving. And as you breathe out, your body is giving back. So we learn the importance of receiving, and we learn the importance of giving. And they can only work perfectly if they are well balanced. Do this exercise wherever you can, frequently and often. Do it whilst you're waiting for the kettle to boil. Do it whilst you're waiting in a queue. Do it while you're going for a walk or in the bath, or you're focusing on a project that needs your attention. You might feel that you want to do it before, but by having that controlled breathing gives you a far calmer perspective and allows you to do the job, in my opinion, more successfully. And that's why this technique is just wonderful, and it should be used regularly. And notice how you feel. Make notes on how your body feels after a whole day of consciously being aware of breathing and using this technique. Allow your body to really enjoy and fill our lung capacity so that it can do its job. And that job is to make sure that our overall physical and emotional well-being is getting all that nutrients from that beautiful, wonderful oxygen, that life force energy. All our organs are receiving it, our cells are receiving it, so they're not having to work harder just because we're not correctly breathing. This is day 1. Let me know how you've got on. Tell me your results in the comments. I'd love to hear. Let's start these 21 days with this powerful technique, and you will feel within yourself immediately after one day, probably after 5 minutes of consecutively doing this correct breathing, you will feel a difference. Remember to reinforce and enjoy the day. Enjoy the breath and how it makes you feel as you take in, allowing your body all that wonderful energy. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to relax, allowing it to find its peace and its calm. Have a wonderful, magical day with love and light. Namaste. Thank you for listening. Sally at My Mindset UK. Don't forget to share. It's so important. The more that we share, the more that we can learn more effectively. Thank you.